Hi Capricorn, welcome back. So Capricorn, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the collective Capricorn energy, I got several different images, but a song that came to mind before I even got into the meditation was Mr. Sandman. It's like an old-timey song. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, bum, 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 bum. So I don't know if there's something about the nighttime, your dream state, or maybe that song for some of you may resonate. But it's like that song came through clearly. So pay attention to your dreams, Capricorn. Your dream state is always a good indicator, even if you can't remember the details. But it's a good indicator of where you're at energetically within the subconscious. Okay, so sometimes, like if we're suppressing emotions or we have some worry going on, your dreams will show that to you in whatever it is that you're experiencing within the dream. For example, I had a dream last night that I was lost and I could not find anything or anybody. And I know in my wake state that I've been losing things a lot, like being a bit absent-minded. So my dream state kind of showing me something about myself that I need to pay more attention to. And our dreams do a really good job of that through symbolism, through the emotions that you feel, etc. So something similar may be going on with you during this time frame, Capricorn, where your dreams are mirroring something back to you that is going on in the wake state, so pay attention to that. Also, I got just random images. I kept seeing deers. They kept showing me deer, like a deer in the headlights. Then they showed me Bambi. So then they gave me the song Bambi, which is an excellent song, but something about deers. So look up the spiritual meaning of deers. You might be seeing that in the environment or see an actual deer. So something to be aware of. And then they also showed me a football. I don't know if I got some football fans in here or what, but 'tis the season, right? So take it or leave it. If it resonated, great. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to get into the cards and get a little bit more specific for you, Capricorn. Interestingly enough, when I was talking about the dream state, right, and feeling a bit lost, you got the complexity card out, which could have you feeling a little bit lost, you know, or there could be irritation going on in the energy, or just feeling confused, overcomplicating things, some contradictions going on here. This is not my favorite energy, but it does help to grow you, and it could be a very curious energy as well, so it serves a purpose, right? But it's like something that maybe has been puzzling you, Capricorn. You're getting hints about in the dream state, and I keep wanting to call you Pisces. I don't know why, but some of you could certainly be connected with the Pisces. If so, maybe go watch that video. But also, I did want to point out, when I was meditating for your energy, what happened in Sagittarius's reading happened again. So if you're dealing with the Sag or have Sag in your chart, you might want to check out their reading as well. But basically what happened is I all of a sudden got cold chills and the hair on my arms started standing up. And so I felt a presence in Sagittarius's reading. And I kind of felt that coming into Capricorn. So there might be, they're giving me the word ancestors. You might notice the presence of non-physical around you through, you know, your guides or angels or people that have passed over. There's just something weird that's going on in the collective that's affecting all the zodiac signs. And I talked about it yesterday live on Facebook, but I also posted it to YouTube. Where there's like a heightened awareness going on. Okay, so some of you might notice your intuition being heightened, or your extrasensory perceptions. Extrasensory perceptions, is that even a thing? Like your extrasensory gifts might be highlighted during this time frame for those of you who are energy workers or light workers, etc. And definitely I noticed that non-physical is making its presence more available for your perception to become aware of right now. just simply because what's going on astrologically. So look for signs, I guess. Ask for signs from your guides. If you've gotten in touch with your guides. I keep tripping over my words. What is up with that? Some of you might also feel like a little bit, they keep giving me the words dazed and confused. Dazed and confused. That might be a favorite movie of yours, or that could be how you're feeling, where you find yourself just like tripping over your words, or jumbling things up in your mind, having trouble recalling things. It could be that there's a lot of distractions going on, or it's like some sort of absent-mindedness. Oh my gosh, and that's what I was just talking about. I was just talking about the dream that I had where I've been absent-minded in the daytime, and so my dreams are reflecting it. And I do have Capricorn in 3 placements in my chart, so maybe some of you are quite literally feeling a bit absent-minded lately. All right, the 3 of Wands is here, which is a very preparatory energy. So it's like, prepare for this to shift. Okay, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is you're feeling right now, Capricorn, there is like something coming in that's going to allow you to move past this energy. It's like, I heard pre-workout, proactive. Getting more proactive and thinking ahead is going to help clear your mind or clear your energy up. Some of you are like feeling a bit behind, or there's a lag in the energy, and that's what's creating this complex type of vibe here. And it's like, do your pre-work, because they just keep giving me the word pre, your pre-work, your pre-workout, pre-planning, that type of energy. Those are the messages that are coming in. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, now I'm going to go into the head space and get some more details. So we'll look at the thought space, the ego, what's going on there. Then we're going to look at the heart space, the soul, what's going on there. Then we're going to look at the bigger spiritual picture as to where things are headed for you, Capricorn. So let's take a look at the thought space. I have a card fly over here. Prince of Cups, 3 of Cups. Man, your cards are flying out. King of Discs. 3 of Discs. So Capricorn, when it comes to your mindset, right? I feel like you have your mind set. Which is interesting, because I felt like a dazed and confused type of energy, or like an absent-mindedness, and now I'm getting mindset. It might be that you have your mind or your heart set on something, but there is some irritation or some confusion around that. And that could be what they're wanting you to do some pre-paving or pre-planning around. Or like getting yourself prepared for things to change in that situation. Okay? There is relationships showing up in the thoughts. Man, I can't get my words out. Are you having difficulty communicating what it is that you're feeling, Capricorn? Or just maybe not even wanting to communicate, or like difficulty getting your point across or something? Because that is what I'm feeling right now, and it is irritating me. Because I'm just feeling like there's a lot of jumbled up mess in this energy, okay? What's really interesting is I feel like at the same time, you have your mind set on something. It's like, I don't know how I'm going to get it done. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I know what it is that I'm going for, or I know what it is that I'm wanting. For some of you, social networking or your social network is going to assist you in this, okay? Because you do have the 3 of Cups here. Now, some of you are thinking about just connecting with people you haven't spoken to in a while, or connecting with your friends, or maybe an intimate partner. Definitely wanting to emotionally express yourself a little bit more, but it seems like there's some complications around that, Capricorn. It's like needing to reconcile the two very different parts to you. Don't mind my dogs. The very practical, the planner, and the very emotional part of you. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. My dogs were going crazy. Anyways, it's like, sometimes I feel like as a Capricorn, you can have trouble like fully expressing how you're feeling about things at times, because there is this very serious practical nature to the zodiac sign of Capricorn, but that's how you get things done. Like, that's how you get things accomplished, and it works for you, you know, but it doesn't always bode well when it's time to be really vulnerable or to prioritize your emotions over what you feel is practical. And that's kind of what I feel is going on. I feel a lot of chaotic energy. I'm not gonna lie. My throat chakra feels really crazy right now. I might have to get a drink of water. Sorry, Capricorn. What the heck? Give me 1 second. Goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, there is like some uncomfortableness going on within the Capricorn energy, and it has to deal with something that makes you feel vulnerable. All right, preferring to stay in your own lane or stay where you're comfortable, around people that you're comfortable, not always being so comfortable to express yourself to people that maybe make you feel uncomfortable, or putting yourself out there to try new or strange things. I don't know why I got the word strange, but it's a really interesting vibe here. Emotionally, well, let me say this. You definitely want to feel more connected within relationships, but you often prioritize the more practical parts of your life over that. But right now, I'm feeling as this chaos lifts and the energy, as this complex energy lifts, you're actually finding a good balance between relationships and your practical life. And it's like merging the two is what makes you a powerhouse. Right? So not only do you get an opportunity to network with like minds when it comes to money, career, finance, but also in the friendship, love sector. And it's like merging both worlds, what you love with what you love to do. People you love with people who are going to help you grow. And they're giving me the song Love the One You're With, which came through during the last live that I did as well. But it's like a merging of the two. But first, the merging has to take place within inside of you. So it's like getting comfortable with your emotional self and integrating that into the very serious practical self is what's going to help to merge these two environments as well. So let's go into the heart space and see, Capricorn, what you have going on there. 6 of Cups, 9 of Discs. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a whole nother story right there. That came out as one story, so I'm going to keep it that way. Prince of Wands. So let me read this first, and then I'm going to see what's underneath this. Emotionally speaking, there might be an opportunity to connect with lifelong friends, is what they told me, or someone that you have a lot of commonality with, as this is often the past resurfacing. Okay, so I do feel like even maybe past relationships are surfacing, whether that's because you're thinking about them, talking about them, or actually connecting with someone from the past. But it's like, you know, when you run into somebody that you haven't seen in a while, and they're like, wow, you're looking good, what are you up to, blah, blah, blah. And like that type of conversational stuff coming in for some of you. But it's either way, it's also focusing on emotional self-sufficiency, Okay, and not giving your attention and your focus to areas of your life that drain you. Capricorn, it could be that there was an emotional drain going on with a specific person in the past, and now it's like networking with people who emotionally provide, or emotionally they give you what you're giving them, as opposed to this drain that you had going on in the past. And there might have even been a draining of your finances if it's not within a relationship that is showing up for you to pay attention to. It's like wherever there was once lack, there is now like abundance coming in, you know, and it's coming through this energy of feeling more self-sufficient and being okay with being more independent. Okay, and building off of that, because this is helping you to kind of take some sort of action here and go forward. All right. Now, underneath that, there is an emotional breakthrough as it pertains to something that really has hurt you. Okay, or that there is just this. Can I talk? This is frustrating energy. For some of you, you're connecting with someone that never lets you get what you want to say out. Or it's just like, there's a word jumble going on. Or like, can I talk? Like, that's literally what I'm feeling. There's something here that has mentally exhausted you, that left you feeling like you couldn't be yourself. You know, and you may have wanted to lash out or, you know, fight fire with fire in the past, but you're getting some sort of clarity on this. Okay. Some of you, there's a caution here about impulsively communicating something without thinking about how it's going to land on the other person, and it hurts them. So be careful with your words during this time frame, Capricorn. Especially when or if you're in this place of feeling drained. Don't communicate with people when you're drained. Don't push yourself when you feel drained. Honor your body. All right? And if this isn't your energy, this could be someone who has not thought about their actions or words and has hurt you, you know, and it drained you. But at the same time, it also created some sort of independence within you, or self-sufficiency. You learned self-sufficiency through that interaction or through that connection. Because they're saying, I'm getting a song, I can do bad all by myself. You know, it's a Whitney Houston song. And then I got, you're looking good, shawty, good enough for me. Some of you have someone from the past that drained you, and now they looking good, or you're looking good. But you're a different person now, Capricorn, if that's the case. They may or may not know or have access to the new you. You know? Because I'm also getting the term quick to judge. Don't be quick to judge a book by its cover, or quick to assume that who someone is today is who they're always going to be, because people change. And now I have Tupac. Goodness gracious, I got all the goodies here. The part of the song, Change. He says at the beginning, like he's talking, he says, change, shit, change is good. That's a good song. Sorry, it's playing in the back of my mind. Changes. Someone's changed here. All right, so let's look at the bigger spiritual picture. Where are we at with time? Judgment, the King of Swords. Some of you could have air in your chart, be dealing with an air sign. I noticed that right now my throat chakra and even my lung fields are being highlighted. Like seriously, some of you could benefit for some energy work, especially clearing of the throat chakra, or if there's something that you have been suppressing Capricorn. It's almost like there's pressure being put on my vocal cords. You know, clear it out by writing it down, singing, talking to someone you trust, or communicating with someone that maybe you've been holding back from. Okay, and if this isn't you, then this is for someone you're connecting with. But like the throat chakra is just all activated right now. My words aren't coming out right. I feel like I can't talk. I started coughing there. It's like suppression of something that wants to be said, or the truth. And here's the King of Swords, the truth teller. Now, this certainly could be you embodying this energy of, I will talk when I'm ready. Or the truth teller. You know, making a decision on whether or not you want to discuss how you're feeling or open up to someone. But there is an opening here. So, and I heard a grand gesture. Some of you, there might be like a grand gesture in the way someone feels, or demonstrating that to someone. It's just this huge gateway opening here for you, Capricorn. And this is what you're preparing for. It's almost like you don't even know what you're preparing for, but you know that there's something coming, because I heard something in the wing. Something's on the wing, or in the wing, or there's something around the corner, okay? The throat chakra energy needs to be cleared though. So I would hydrate yourself, sit in a meditation, and do some energy work. If you don't know how to do that, there's so many good videos on it. And I also talk about it on my Facebook if you want to check that out over there. But like really needing to do some clearing of that. Or because they're giving me the song, Let Me Clear My Throat. Why am I getting all of this music? Okay, some of you are musically inclined. I'm getting so much. It's like clearing the air, or clearing your throat, or a lot of that going on. So, yes, but there's also this knowing coming in. It's like knowing, finally, what your choice is, what your decision is, and moving forward with it and loving it. Because there is love showing up in a lot of different ways for you. And I feel like there might have been a fear of vulnerability around that in the past, Capricorn, but now there is this strength coming, or this love that wants to flow out of you or into you, or both. But it's an emotional energy, right? Okay, I had a song in my head. I get so emotional, baby, when I think of you. Was that Whitney Houston as well? Interesting. All right, let's get some Osho Zen cards out and see if we can get a little bit of clarification on the Capricorns. Trust. There's issues with trust here. You know, trusting that you'll be understood, trusting that universe has your back, or trusting a person, trusting yourself, trusting your emotions. You know, sometimes it all bleeds into the next, right? When we have trouble trusting how we're feeling, we often have trouble trusting how other people feel. You know. The outsider. That's interesting. So I got a message about feeling like the outsider in Pisces reading, and then I felt that energy when I started yours. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, check out their reading. Some of you feel like the outsider, you know, and maybe that's something you've dealt with your whole life, just feeling different, you know, than other people. And also trust issues around that. And it's like finding harmony. You're not that person anymore, okay? Doesn't matter what you've been through, only matters who you choose to be now, and focus on how that grew you and how you became a new person because of things that you had to deal with in the past. But there's harmony and love and emotion and networking that all wants to come in for Capricorn right now. Okay. So let's see what the guidance is, and then we will leave it there. Strength. This says, strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. Yeah, I just want to read this part again, Capricorn. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. So be confident in what it is that you're wanting and what it is that you are feeling, you know, and don't doubt that, you know. Instead of making your emotions wrong, listen to them, all right? Especially during this time frame. So, Capricorn, zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your birth chart. I felt Pisces, Sagittarius reference. But I also felt Aquarius energy and, let's see, Aries, Libra. Could also be dealing with Gemini or another Capricorn. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. Take what resonates, leave what didn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, link down in the description box, as well as in the About section, where you can find the donation link. For those of you who'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so over there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Capricorn. And until next time, my friends, namaste.